You can fight this!
I know it's not the same here without you.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best moments from The Witcher Season 2. For this list, we're looking at the most exciting and impactful scenes from the second season of Netflix's The Witcher. If you haven't yet watched the season, you have reached the world's edge and should turn back now. This is your spoiler alert.
And I'm sorry, Eskel.
God, you are always so emotional. And it's just yap with you sometimes.
Oh, Eskel, I'm so sad and complicated.
What moment will you rewatch? Did you catch the mid-credits trailer for Blood Origin? Tell us in the comments. Number 10. Geralt and Vesemir fight Leshy Eskel. Geralt is solitary by nature, mostly alone while on the trail, except of course for Roach. But even Witchers have peers, friends, and mentors. When Geralt arrives with Ciri and Kaer Morhen, he's given a warm welcome. Unfortunately, an encounter with a Leshy has left Eskel somewhat worse for wear. Transformed, Eskel attacks Geralt, who loses ground until Vesemir arrives.
I thought you could help me.
Vesemir wants to save his former pupil, but Geralt realizes it's too late. Casting Igni on his sword, he plunges the red-hot blade into Eskel's heart, killing the monster, but at the same time, his friend. Number 9. Yennefer rescues Jaskier.
I knew I'd find you here, you lazy lout. Leaving me at home to rot.
This is my wife. She has nothing to do with this. Please let her go.
If you know what's good for you, leave. Now.
This season saw Yennefer, now without her magic, forced to team up with a few unlikely allies, including Fringilla and Cahir. But her time with Jaskier is the most fun to watch. Given their mutual hostility, their reunion is surprisingly touching. Both have changed a lot since their last encounter.
Oh, Sue, I always knew you were a blood-sucking, joyless hugger. Hugging. We are hugging.
Miss the days when my biggest problem was an ever-present sing-songy twit.
When Jaskier is captured and interrogated by the fire mage Rience, Yennefer decides to go back for him, improvising a rescue.
Have it your way.
No, please don't hurt! Just leave her alone, please! She's done nothing!
In doing so, she leaves Rience with a very nasty scar. It's a moment that shows how resourceful Yennefer is, even without chaos on her side. Number 8. Geralt fights the Michelet brothers.
Ciri!
Rience is left horribly scarred by Yennefer's attack, but it doesn't slow him down for long. In search of Ciri, he shows up in the Temple of Melitele. Fortunately, Geralt and Yennefer arrive just in time. While Yennefer whisks Ciri away, Geralt faces off against Rience and his murderers for hire, the Michelet brothers. The slick sequence that follows shows that even without his signature swords, Geralt is far from unarmed. It might not match up to Season 1's Butcher of Blaviken fight scene, but it's always a thrill to see Geralt bust out his best moves. Number 7. Fringilla Eliminates Her Rivals.
You must do whatever is required.
Fringilla faces skepticism and doubt wherever she turns. According to Stregobor, she is, quote, only capable of doing what she's told. And her uncle Artorius seems to share that patronizing view.
There are those who are obsessed with finding power, and there are those who know their place. You know which one you are, thank gods.
So she decides to take drastic measures to secure her position in Nilfgaard. Paralyzing her disloyal generals with nightshade-laced mead, she eliminates them one by one as Cahir looks on.
My most valuable lesson, though, given my last night there. When Yennefer of Vengerberg stole the seat of Aiden to which I was entitled.
It's impossible not to wince as that knife slowly sinks into one general's eye. It was a shocking, visceral scene that had our palms sweating. By the way, watch the dog closely, and it seems to freeze for a bit after licking the table. Maybe it licked up some mead. Number 6, Ciri begins her training.
But you can find power and purpose. A chance to survive the horror.
At the Witcher stronghold, Geralt decides to train Ciri to defend herself. It's an important milestone, not only because it cements their bond, but also because it begins a transition from royal runaway to bona fide badass. Our favorite training scene is when Geralt first shows Ciri how to use a sword.
All you have to do, Ciri, is keep your sword close and keep moving.
Seeing this first step is a special moment, but subsequent episodes do also show her working hard on her swordsmanship, endurance, and agility. Her grit and determination on the obstacle course had us cheering from our couches.
So close.
Oh, so close. Come on, that doesn't count. Number 5, Geralt battles the Bruxa.
Don't run. I can't help myself if you run. He's wrong. I don't want to hurt you.
In fitting fashion, this episode opened the second season with a bloody and heart-wrenching battle. Geralt and Ciri take refuge in the manor of a cursed man, Nivellen. However, he's hiding a dark secret, a Bruxa who's become his lover. As they fight in the snow, Geralt defends as best he can with signs and sword. The Bruxa takes to the skies, but Geralt anticipates her approach.
Geralt!
In the end, it's Nivellen who lands the fatal blow. Tragically, the Bruxa really had loved him.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
And she had tried, at least, to control her monstrous instincts. It's a bittersweet victory, full of evils lesser, greater, and middling. Number 4, The Wild Hunt. The Wild Hunt plays a key role in CD Projekt Red's game The Witcher 3, which introduced many fans to the franchise for the first time. The first season did slip in a brief reference, but we had to wait for the second season to see the spectral riders on screen. We get our first glimpse when Triss goes digging through Ciri's memories. But in the season finale, Ciri transports herself, Yennefer, and Geralt to another sphere, where the Wild Hunt charges towards them. Like basically everyone, the Wraiths of Morhog have the Child of the Elder Blood in their sights.
Child of the Elder Blood, starry-eyed daughter of chaos, join our hunt. Your place is among us. You are ours.
While brief, their appearance was a boon for longtime fans, as well as a chilling portent of things to come. Number 3, Burn, Butcher, Burn.
What for the eye is the point of no return.
The Witcher's first season gave us one heck of an earworm with Toss a Coin to Your Witcher, Jaskier's ode to Geralt and his profession. But despite Jaskier doing wonders for Geralt's reputation, The Witcher turned his back on the bard in episode 6, Rare Species. Happily, the second season sees the return of the continent's favorite minstrel as he sings out his heart in a tavern in Oxenfurt.
What for do you earn? Watch that butcher burn.
And this time, it's with a diss track. His new song, Burn, Butcher, Burn, is an angry account of his former friendship with Geralt. And boy, is it a banger.
No word that I've written will win by the sword. Burn, butcher, burn.
We hope we get to see Geralt's reaction to this song one day.
That song could be about anyone. Anyone.
Number 2, the Witchers confront Ciri. This climactic battle is so packed with great moments that we struggle to choose just one. When Vesemir possesses Ciri, we get to see all of Kaer Morhen's Witchers in action. As the Witchers fend off her basilisks, Geralt tries to save her.
Ciri, I need you to hear me.
This leads to a brief clash of blades between Geralt and Ciri. Geralt also fells a particularly nasty white basilisk, defeating it atop the castle ramparts. But one of our favorite moments is actually when, despite the danger Ciri poses, the Witchers band together to call her back to them. Although they gave her a hard time when she arrived, they've come to accept her as one of their own.
Come back to us, Ciri. Can you hear us, girl?
Ciri, make it stop. I'm not doing anything.
I believe in you.
Vesemir.
Ultimately, though, it's actually Yennefer's sacrifice that provides the key for Ciri's salvation. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Geralt and Yarpen's band to the rescue. Just in the nick of time. Geralt faces 2 monsters from the monolith. A Leshy and Myriapod bite the dust. Geralt kills the Chernobog. Rest in peace, Roach.
Hold.
Yennefer frees Cahir. Even when cornered, the sorceress plays by her own rules. Ciri meets elven sorceress Lara Dorren. The princess learns of her dark destiny.
Child of elder blood, child of wrath, the time of contempt is nigh. The world will die amidst frost and be reborn of the new sun.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Emperor Emhyr arrives in Sintra.
His Highness Emperor Emhyr var embrace the White Flame.
For 2 seasons, we've been hearing about the White Flame of Nilfgaard. The last scene of the second season finally revealed what all the fuss was about. When Emperor Emhyr arrives in Sintra, Fringilla and Cahir take credit for a nefarious scheme that turns out to have been their leaders.
We lay the blame on Medania. But it was us who killed the elven baby.
But there's a much bigger reveal involved. The fact that Emhyr is actually Ciri's father, Duny, aka Lord Urcheon of Erlenwald, who didn't die after all. This guy has a lot of names and titles.
I'm the one who ordered the death of that elven baby. I had to. It was the best path to helping me find my daughter.
Fans of the books and games already knew this, but for everyone else, it was a jaw-dropper. Either way, it was a masterful dramatic moment that capped off the season and left us eager to know what's next. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.